Hi, my name is Amy. I'm going to be going through the Duodenal Switch. This is the pre-surgery day. Tomorrow I'm having the surgery done. This is how I look pre-surgery. As you can see, I do need to lose quite a few poundages. What type of surgery are you having? Why did you choose that surgery over others? I'm having the Duodenal Switch, and the reason that I chose the Duodenal Switch is because there weren't very many options available to me, being that I am disabled and on Medicare and Medicaid. Why did you decide to have surgery for weight loss? Well, to begin with, I was very much anti-surgery for the weight loss. I figured I could lose it myself, if I really wanted to, and if God had wanted me to be thin, I would have been thin, and I just was very much against it because, there's the hospital stay and being cut open and under anesthesia, and I was just scared, basically very much afraid. And the reason that I decided to go through with it is because my sister Susie went through the Duodenal Switch, and although she had a lot of problems, basically a lot of problems with it, she's doing really great now. She's lost a lot of weight, and I just, look at her and I see what I could be, and that's why I chose to go ahead with it. That and the fact that I have a lot of pre-existing conditions that would help, that the surgery would help. What are your pre-existing conditions? My pre-existing conditions are: I'm diabetic, type 2 diabetes, insulin dependent. I also have kidney disease. I have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. And then my legs swell up because of the diabetes and the kidney disease. What is your current height and weight? My current height is 5'4", and I weigh 367 pounds today. Yesterday it was 366, so I went up a pound somehow. But I did have to stop taking my water pill and my high blood pressure pill, so that might be why I am a pound heavier today. Is this the heaviest you've weighed? No, my heaviest weight was 384 pounds. So I have lost several pounds, kind of, doing the yo-yo dieting thing. Which diet works the best for you? If I were just to diet, and if I could afford it, the Atkins diet would have worked the best for me. How did you choose which hospital and surgeon to perform the operation? My sister Susie did a lot of research on the surgery before she actually did it, and she found Dr. Antone in the Methodist Hospital. And Dr. Antone is the one that came up with the Duodenal Switch and perfected it. So he's pretty much had the most experience, and he's had the least amount of deaths. That's why we went with Dr. Antone. What is Dr. Antone and the staff like? Dr. Antone is really very mellow and down to earth. He's funny, very personable, someone that you would just like to know as a friend, as a human being and person. And his staff is the same way. They're very friendly, personable. They don't look at you like you're some type of freak, being as heavy as you are, and a lot of people do, and a lot of doctors do. And they don't see that. they see the you that you want to be, that you know that they can, that their surgery can help make you.
What did you do to prepare for the surgery?
Well, I did a lot of praying. I did a lot of praying. I did a lot of waffling, going back and forth. Do I really want to do this? You know, do I really want to give up my one addiction, which is food? You know, that's my one go-to. You know, I don't drink or smoke or do drugs or anything else. That's the one thing that I use as my pick-me-up, my feel-good, my I'm bored, I'm... And I finally decided that it's something that I needed to do for me, to prolong my life so that I'm around for a longer period of time.
What was the pre-op testing like?
The pre-op testing was pretty rigorous. There was a lot of blood work that had to be drawn. I think they took about a pint of blood out of me. Then I had to have a chest x-ray done and a barium swallow. The barium swallow was really nasty. I mean, that stuff does not taste good at all. And you have to do it on an empty stomach. And then you have to roll around to make sure that the barium coats your stomach completely. I think that one was just about the worst test that I had to take. And then they had me take a psyche valve test, and that's you have to go see a psychiatrist for it, and they run you through some questions about your past and why you want to have the surgery done, and you know, just to make sure you're cognizant of what the surgery is like, and you know that there's not going to be a problem after the surgery, you know, that you're being realistic basically. And then I had to have an EK. I had to have a cardiologist okay me for surgery because my EKG strips that were done in the pre-op testing came back abnormal, and the chemical stress test was really wicked. I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm laying there, not doing anything, and my heart's beating like I've run a 10-mile marathon. You know, it was ridiculous, and I got really nauseous with that test. Oh, and they also had me do a breathing test to make sure my lung functions were okay.
Today is the day before your surgery. How are you feeling, and how are you coping?
Well, yeah, today I'm nervous. I'm very nervous about doing the surgery because, you know, this is like the I can't turn back point now. You know, the surgery's scheduled. It's tomorrow. I'm going through with I've gone through with all the pre-op stuff. So I'm nervous. Doing a lot of praying. You know, God's a big part of my life, and He's the one that's going to get me through it. You know, He's the one that's going to guide God. God is the one that's going to guide Dr. Antone's hands.
What are your expectations for tomorrow, the day of surgery?
Tomorrow, I expect I'm going to be getting up early and having to wash with that icky soap again, because you'll have to wash with it the night before. And I expect I'm going to be very thirsty. My surgery isn't until 1:30. Kathy, my other sister, she's having the surgery done too, and is going in at 10:30, and I'm going to follow her at 1:30. So I'm going up with Kathy, and I'm going to wait with my mom and my other sister Susie while Kathy has her surgery done, and then I'll have mine done after that. And hopefully Kathy and I will be on the same floor, which is 6 South for the Methodist Hospital in Omaha.